Nithyanandam, this is Manitya Shivamayananda, and in today's video I wanted to expand a little bit on a statement that Swamiji made. Insecurity is all bullshit. It really resonated with me, and the click that I got from it is actually, Swamiji said there are only two things: body and consciousness. And when you think about that, what it boils down to is that we have so much of thoughts. We have so much of products from the mind, insecurities, confusions, and the way how we deal with it, especially when we grow up in the West, we learn to analyze our thoughts, draw all kinds of conclusions out of it. Even in the education, it is considered important to be able to form your own opinions about everything, about yourself and about the world around. And we tend to give so much of thought to all of these, or so much of attention to all of these products of the mind that are actually just ego. They are not truth. They are not satya. They don't exist in reality. In that sense, insecurity is complete bullshit. It is something that comes from the mind when we in the tendency that we all have because of the way we grow up, and we tend to analyze all of our confusions. We tend to drive conclusions about ourselves, about the world around, and we take that as facts. But it doesn't mean that those conclusions exist in reality, that they are truth. It is more only our perception. So it is actually all those products of the mind, and that was the deep click that I got when Swamiji said that bold statement, like all insecurity is just bullshit. Immediately I saw just in front of my eyes, like, okay, all of these products of the mind, it's just a bunch of confusions, conclusions. I can treat it literally as trash. Just how I would put all the trash in the trash can and put it outside the door so that it can be picked up and burned. Like that I can treat also all these products of the mind, because it has no reality. And it has no purpose also in that sense. Swamiji said even it is actually, insecurity doesn't even deserve to be equated to bullshit, because bullshit actually has a function. The cow Tao is used for medicine, is used for different kind of purposes. So it's actually a very useful product, where insecurity is not even useful for anything. So best is to say even that it is not bullshit, but human shit. It literally has no ground in reality. And what remains when we put it all outside the house as trash and let it be burned, what remains is the body and consciousness. The body through work through, it is matter, we can use it in all kinds of different ways to experience our existence, and the consciousness, that what we truly are. How everything is consciousness, we are consciousness. In that sense, we are one with everything and everything, because we are part of that infinite consciousness. We are actually a mirror reflecting that consciousness. And when that mirror is whole, it perfectly reflects that consciousness. When the mirror is broken, it reflects consciousness in bits and pieces. So that is the beautiful gift that Sri Paramahamsa Nithyananda I call him Swamiji, is giving to the world, like literally showing by his existence and sharing it in so many ways. He has written so many books. He is giving so many programs in which he is literally giving people the experience of how to heal that mirror, how to become a complete mirror, completely reflecting that consciousness. So that whole ego and all those products of the minds are no longer disturbing us and getting in the way of fully experiencing, enjoying, celebrating our existence. There is so much things we want in life, relationships, wealth, stuff to do, travel around the world, whatever it is that you want in your life. The more complete this mirror becomes, the more clarity you have on what it is actually that you consider is the ultimate for you in your life, and also the clarity to execute that, to do that, to be that. So I loved this session of yesterday, and this one statement, actually I feel like literally every statement that Swamiji makes is worth a PhD. Is worth hours of contemplation, because it can do so much for your being. And thank you very much for the opportunity to share with you through this video the clicks that I got from this one statement of all insecurity is just bullshit. Please leave your comments in the comment boxes below. I would love to get into contact and make it an interactive discussion about this, so that all of us can imbibe this more and more and see how we can benefit from it in our lives. So please let me know what you think of it, and I will see you in next videos, especially when you subscribe to my channel. You will be notified about that. I would love to see you again. Nithyanandam.